So there was also another one where we were having our prayer time in the house with Mommy Ace. I was shown during prayer that there was a woman who was practicing magic and she was bending people's blood, like controlling them using their blood. And most of those people were the youths of our community. And the youths of our community, the boys, they smoke and they drink, and there's all sorts of witchcraft happening around. And as we were praying and binding those things up, I saw that woman, and she was standing and using people's blood. And she was saying, I'm using the blood that is in there. But it's the water that I just can't find. She was saying that the water was heroin.
Yes.
That was within their blood.
Okay.
And then since I had that dream, throughout these 4 years, I've continued to have dreams and visions.
Amen. For nothing. There's always a reason behind it, you know. So I noticed that you said when God show you them thing there, you pray. All right? That's interceding as well. All right? When God show you an area like this here, and He show you that it's you interceding. Now you interceding and praying for that is also going into warfare. That's what I'm saying. You've got to walk with this young girl because the bigger picture is going to come. When the move of God happens, I'm going to pray about this. She may be one of the leaders in this nation that will stand up. Notice you said young people. You know, so there's a lot of young people in this nation. Apparently now it's being caught by this spirit. Spirit of the water. Yeah, spirit of the water. And I've seen these spirits before of the waters. People being delivered from the spirit of the water. Now that means there's a covenant made with there. She's trying to kill off the younger generation of this nation. Yeah, that's what's happening here. Through that poison, you see. So it's important that God is raising up an intercessor in this nation and seeing some big stuff. Who else in this nation that God is doing to? I don't know. But God has connected us in a way, you know, that we in Australia, we have a prayer group at our own church, but I haven't even said this to our pastors or anything. I have my own special group around Australia that actually pray for me, my own private group. I haven't even told my brothers here. I have a private group around Australia that intercede wherever I go. And they're in different cities around Australia. You know, they're the type of people also that God just uses. They stay at home and they go into warfare. You know, because they see things like this. It doesn't mean you're going to travel everywhere. It also means that you can be just at home and you could be praying here and you're gone in the spirit to deal with that thing. You see, your body stay here like me and you're gone in the spirit. Right? So don't be frightened. No fear will come into you in the spirit. Fears of the flesh. When you go in the spirit, no fear in your spirit. That means now, when you go into battle, the whole armour of God is in your spirit. Then that language of the Father will come through you and deal with all that stuff. You see? The lightning there that came down had to come through somebody in the earth. So when I was standing there, that lightning come through me. Just like you. When the lightning of the word of the Father comes through in the realm of the Spirit, it's got to come through someone. So He's chosen you for a certain thing to do in this nation. We're all chosen. But at the moment, this young girl has just really gone somewhere in God. You know? Out of all the people in this country, God chose you. Exactly right. God chose you. You know? And I can relate to that. It's like I said, part of my testimony was when I was a little boy in the bush, I was taken away from my family and I was adopted by Pastor Brian's family. They grew me up. And I was they were all Christians and I was the rat bag. I was the runabout, live in the street and carry on like that. But out of all of that, God had already chosen me for this type of ministry. Before you were born, you were chosen by God. See? Now it's starting to happen in your life. Amen. God bless you and thank you once again. Thank you once again. Thank you, my dear. Amen.